Hey guys, Sean here with OneStopSportsInvestors.com. Today I'm going to be talking about a very hot sports betting system out there on the internet that you may or may not heard of. Before we get to that, I just want to let you know, if you visit my site now or after you watch this video at www.onestopsportsinvestors.com, I'm actually giving away a free report called Sports Investing Secrets, and it will show you how to turn $1,000 into over $1 million in less than 5 years betting on sports. It's absolutely free, so once you're done watching this video, make sure you go over to that site and grab yourself a free copy of that. Okay, so the program we're going to be talking about today is Sports Betting Professor Exposed. Now, some of you may have heard of this before, and some of you not. It's relatively new to the internet. It hasn't been around as long as some of the other ones, but let me tell you, the results are incredible with this program. If you've ever seen any reviews on it or actually visited the site, there's a lot of talk about, there's a lot of hyped up stuff there on the reviews, and everyone sort of just spits back the same information that's available on the site. And really what I want to do today is really just go over some of the main questions that you want to know about this program. I've been involved with it for over a year now. I'm very happy with the results, and continues to show me decent profits over and over and over. So hopefully after you watch this video and answer some of your questions, you'll be able to decide if this is something that you'd be interested. It's a program that fits right for you. At any given time or whenever you're done, if you want to visit the site directly, you can. The address is there at the bottom of each of the slides, so you can see it as onestopsportsinvestors.com/sportsbettingprofessor.php. So if you go to that address, you'll be able to check out his site, Rich Allen's site, and see what's going on. So let's go to the questions that you really want to know about this program. So the first one is, if you go to the website, one of the main things is it says how he wins 90% of the time. So the question that most people want to know is, does it really win 90% of the time? Because it sounds unbelievable if that's actually really happening. I'm going to tell you right now today, it is impossible for anyone to win 90% of their games. Okay, so I'm going to explain a little bit how this works, and this is something that a lot of people don't talk to you about, because it sounds much more hyped up and more appealing if you say you win 90% of your games, and in fact, that if that's what you think is going to happen, then you're going to be a little bit disappointed. But basically how it works on a 3-step betting series. So when the criteria comes up for the system, and this is sort of all documented back where Rich goes back in history, I think 15 years on the NFL stats, and it's all based on historical data and so on, which is going to decide what the plays are to make. And then once that hits there, then you follow this 3-game series, and if you bet on the first game and you actually lose that game, then the second bet is to make up for the first loss, as well as the amount of profit that you were to gain on the series there. So a lot of people are thinking, oh, doesn't this sound like the martingale system? It could be a little bit risky. We hear about that all the time with systems when they're talking about roulette, where someone's betting, let's say, on red, and if they lose, just bet on double up and bet on red again and double up. Well, before you know it, 6, 7, 10 losses in a row where red doesn't come up, you've got thousands out on the table, and with an opportunity only to win a small amount. So it is cut off at a 3-step series, so there is a progression involved, but it really maximizes your value and limits your risk. You're not going to be going on forever trying to chase that win if it just doesn't get there. So there is going to be some losses with the system, but in the overall, it does perform, and you're going to make a lot of money while using it there. So hopefully it clarifies that. The other thing is, a lot of people want to know, how do I know it's not a scam? This is one of the top questions that everyone wants to know, and I don't blame you for asking this question. With all of the crap that we see out there on the internet today, where people are trying to overhype up things, the realities are, the only way you're really going to know if this is a scam, to be honest with you, is by trying it out for yourself. If you visit his website, there's a bunch of testimonials from satisfied customers. It is a ClickBank product as well. Sports Betting Professor is a ClickBank product. If you're not sure what that is, basically ClickBank is a third-party vendor that handles all of the transactions for this specific product. So they're like a third-party company. So what the best part is in their policy, they offer a 60-day money back guarantee on all their products that they support. So that being said, if for whatever reason you're not happy with this, you don't even have to go back to Rich and ask for a refund or to the sports betting professor. You can actually just go directly to ClickBank, fill in a quick little form, and say, this product did not deliver the way I had expected, and I want my money back, and you'll get it. And usually those are processed within 24 hours. So there's really limited risk there. If it doesn't work, he doesn't get paid, and you don't lose anything on there. So, like I said, there's the only real way, and what's going to happen is if you don't take action and try it out, you're always going to have that sort of question in the back of your head. What if I got involved with this? What if this really did work? What if so you're always going to have that doubt, and the only way to really eliminate it is to try it out, see the results for yourself, and then make a decision based off of that. I've been a happy customer with him for over a year now, and the winning just continues on. Will it work for me? This is another question that people want to know. Do you need a lot of experience with this? How long does it take? Well, if you can follow there's two parts to this to his program. One where you can actually purchase the systems yourself and actually do the research yourself. It's laid out for you. It's very easy to do. You can figure it out yourself. The other option is that you can be on he's got sort of a tiny membership for this, where he'll actually email you the picks per the systems each and every day. So all you basically have to do, you take the email from him, you see which games he's betting on, and you put that into your sports book, place your bets. Takes about 5 minutes, and then you're done, and you can go off and enjoy your day. So it's very, very simple. It doesn't take a genius to get involved with this program. If you can read an email and then push a few buttons, you should be able to take advantage of this program and his offer there. Here are some of the results. Again, remember, it's a progressive system. So for the NBA and the NFL, it's actually a progressive system. For the baseball, it's not. It's flat betting. So you're actually just betting the same amount per game. There's no progression in it at all. If you look at some of these results for the past 3 years, baseball up 60 units, 67 units, 52 units. I mean, if you're a $100 bettor, you're talking about $6,000 just off the Major League Baseball scene. Look at the NBA record. Now mind you, this is the progression system, but each progression, really, when you build it up, you're gonna bet. Let's say we're gonna bet 1 unit on the first bet, and if that loses, you're gonna bet 2 units, and then you're gonna bet 4 units, and that's the most you're gonna go. Throw in the juice there, and you're talking about each loss is going to cost you about 8. Now the worst 8 wins. So the worst case scenario. Let's look at some of the results here. This is sort of what's exciting about it. The worst season there we saw there was in the 06 NBA season, where he went 78 wins and 6 losses. Okay, so like I just said there, because it's a progression system, those 6 losses are going to be, each one of those losses is going to be about worth about 8 wins, right? So that would be 48. So those losses actually account for, let's say, 48. Those are the realities of it. But basically, 78 wins and, let's say, 48 losses. It's not really 48 losses, but that's what it counts for. Means that you're still up 30 net wins for the thing. So if you were to bet $100 on a game, you're up $3,000. $200 bettors up still $6,000 just in the NBA. And that was the worst season there. We got another one there, 80 wins, 5 losses. So you can do the math on that. Look at the NFL record, last year's NFL record, 38 wins, 1 loss right there. So you're up another 30 units there. So expect, about 30 units of profit per sport, which is pretty cool. Depending on how much you're betting, obviously that's what you can do. And then in the Major League Baseball, he's just crushing it with the baseball there. You can see almost 60 units a season on average there. Very, very exciting stuff there. So as long as you can follow, like I said, take his email, get the picks, put them in there, and make your plays. You should be able to succeed with the rest of, as thousands of others have been doing with there. And then basically what people want to know, how much does it cost? Obviously this thing. Now what's great about Rich is what he really puts his money where his mouth is. He's actually offering, like I said, there was 2 options. One, you can buy the systems outright. I think at the time of this recording, I think it was $97. You can get all systems and you can do the work yourself. That might take a little bit more than 5 minutes a day when you try to figure it out, but it can be done. It's not that difficult. You can do it that way. The option I choose, because I'm just trying to also save time, time is I like to get his. I'm on his membership service where I get the email, take the bet, take the pick, make the bet, and 5 minutes later I'm done and I can go off and do what I have to do for the rest of the day. Right now he's offering a $5 chart for $5. You can actually get 30 days of his membership service for $5. That's it. So I mean, as far as cost, and then from there I think it's a $47 a month after that if you choose to stay on. But if you're serious about sports betting and you're trying to save time and really maximize your profits, hop on the membership thing. At least try it out for the first 30 days at $5. You really can't go wrong. Again,